Oh, shoot. Might be. Yeah, 2 minutes to go is enough time to lose on this one. Thank you, J-Pop. Yeah, man, you got school, man. Those West Coast games, man. They were always getting me when I was in school, man. They were always throwing me off. Yeah, you're gonna need your rest, man. Lakers are up, I think, though, right? SMU with the foul. I want to see if they're sending Miami, Ohio to the line. Okay, they are. First free throw is good by Brent Byers. Miami of Ohio really showing their stuff today. I mean, they're out of the MAC. People really doubted them. Uh, SMU out of the ACC had a good year, but Miami of Ohio trying to prove that going undefeated in the regular season is harder than people think, no matter what league you play in. Booby Miller with the miss. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if he's playing like that, it's hard for them to lose. I feel like it's going to be very hard for them to lose. Jaden Tomes makes the three. Listen, SMU is not out of this game yet. Miami of Ohio is going to really have to pay attention. But the one thing I think that is in Miami of Ohio's favor, or which is going to help them, is they weren't just blowing teams out. Right? Some of these wins that they had were close games, so they know how to win close. And these are vets, I believe. Right? I don't. Let's look at some of these guys. Suter, he's what, a junior, sophomore. Skolyak, sophomore. Right? So these kids are not babies here. Junior, right? They're old enough, you know, and it's a little bit easier for some of these teams that have been together for a little bit than some of these other teams that are very transfer portal heavy and they haven't played together. Oh, they're down. Oh wow. That was crazy the other day with Austin Reeves. Oh, Elmer with the dunk off the Atlason assist. Toombs with the miss. I feel like Miami of Ohio has done like I said, I feel like they've been in close enough games that they can make these plays, right? You don't want to play tight, but you don't want to also take reckless shots either, right? Get the ball in the hands of Suter. Let him create, him and Elmer. Elmer's having a good, yeah, Elmer's having a good game. 22 points, 8 of 11. Looks like they're shooting the ball well as a team. Yeah, 40. They're both shooting decently. My SMU's not hitting the threes though. Yeah, yeah, exactly. With the tying shot in the game, like, exactly. 41 seconds, not. That's a decent amount of time, but you would have to be really. You really have to execute though, right? But two threes makes this a one possession game, right? So it's possible 41 seconds left. Miami of Ohio ball, but Miami of Ohio is really trying to make a statement. You beat an ACC team that shows people. I mean, it's in the Midwest, so that's not. Let me check the. Let me check the Final Four. I don't have the app on my phone. Yeah, I did hear about that fiance situation. Oh, see, it's at Dayton. Yeah, so I mean, playing at Dayton, I'm not gonna say it's a home game, but playing at Dayton was fairly favorable for Miami of Ohio. I cannot lie about that. No, I did hear about that. And then the daughters. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. Honestly, I hope they could work it out. I hope they could work it out for the children. Dang, yeah, that sucks, man. Oh man, it's just and these kids are pretty young. Well, Booby Miller with the big three. They're not out of it. Booby Miller with 15, Toombs with 20 and 11, Pierre with 18, 4 and 4, Waiters with 5, Washington with 13 and 5. So it's not like they're playing poorly. They're really not. They're not hitting the three ball, but they're not really playing poorly. 80% from the free throw line, 67 the rebounds. Yeah, it's really just the three. It's really been the three that's kind of made the difference. Everything else is pretty close. I mean, I'm sure there's some other. Yeah, the Mid American Conference is the MAC, and the other MAC, MAAC, is the Mid Atlantic Athletic Conference, I think. But don't quote me on that. All right, assists, not that bad. Steals, close enough. Blocks, not that bad. Total turnovers, both teams combined 10 turnovers. Both teams taking care of the ball. It's really just the threes. That's really like the only thing that's separating these two teams. And yeah, in March, threes could keep you in the game. Wait, there was a miss. I'm not sure who missed. Points in the paint is way favor for SMU. Let me see. Uh, shoot. Let me see. Full full team stats? Yeah, full team stats. Oh, you're right. Yeah, the points in the yeah, you're right. That's huge. The points in the paint. That's actually yeah, that's a good call. I would imagine though SMU is much bigger. I would imagine SMU is much bigger. Shout out to Jermaine O'Neal Jr. Pops was a big time player. Jermaine O'Neal for the Indiana Pacers. Yeah, I imagine these guys are much bigger. Yeah, he's 7'2". He's 6'10". He's 6'9", 6'8". They're not that small, but they're actually not that small. But SMU is still bigger. Good call, though. Not as small as I thought, but they're definitely smaller. Wait, is my mic on? Yeah. Stay prayed up, y'all. 10-point game. Listen, anybody who doubted Miami of Ohio, not sure if I expected them to win this game myself, but statement win right there. Huge statement win for Miami of Ohio, showing that it is harder than you think to go undefeated in the regular season. Then you got Prairie View out of the SWAC, 65-55. Dante Horn, averaging 20 on the season, scored 25. And you got Lehigh with Alvey. Lehigh is usually pretty good. They're at Colonial, I think. And I'll go through the yesterday's games. You had Howard. So both of the HBCUs got W's yesterday. Shout out to the HBCUs repping. And then Texas, close games yesterday. Texas versus North Carolina State. I feel like this one was a really good game down the stretch. Man, I think it's going to be tough for Lonzo Ball, man. I just don't know. I just don't know how healthy he is. I think because he's like a decent dude, and he plays the game the right way. It's allowed him to last, but man, it's gonna be tough because he had a really rough year. Like I don't know what his shooting numbers were, but I feel like they were pretty rough. I mean, I could look. Lonzo Ball. Wait, I want to see what his stats were for this season. Okay, yeah, 30%. That's rough. That's really rough. Dang, 30% is low. Um, what is the three ball? 27. Yeah, that's low. Decent dude though. Decent dude though. Yeah, those shooting numbers are really low. I don't know. He would have to get super healthy. Super healthy. I don't know. Man. But I appreciate everybody who logged in. J-Pop, man, get some rest, man. 10 turn. Oh man, I remember Jason Kidd used to get those 10 turned over triple doubles still. Oh, those are the worst. Did they win? They lost. Oh man. Oh man. I imagine you're probably gonna finish up the rest of the game to Memphis. Yeah, that's not a great loss. That's not a great loss. But not terrible though. He still put up his numbers. Dang. Nah, man. Oh man, you too, man. Stay blessed, man. I might have to react to some of your videos, man. I like them layups. Take care.